Do you want to make a forest like this? Like, look at this. You're walking around, and look at this custom forest. You can make this. It's pretty easy, actually. Where you see we're just going around. We got like the foliage on the ground, the pine needles. We got like the pine cones over here. We got all this like amazing foliage. It looks immersive. It's different. This is awesome. You can make this. Okay. All you need is a trunk, add the leaves, add the ground, and the pine cones, and you're done. Alright, here's how you do it. Alright, so first things first, if you're ever going to be making a large pine tree, you got to start off with the trunk, which means you just go up at a certain height, however much you want, and you go more, and then you go more, and then that's the first layer. Then, of course, you come back down. You don't build up all the way, maybe one or two below. You do the same thing over and over again, until you got to all the way up. And then from there, you have one-sided tree. But that's a bit lame. So instead, we're going to go on the side, build up one more time, and build up one more time from over here. That way we have our trunk. It's good. It's perfect. But the thing is, it's going to look better when we have the leaves on it. So on the sides, we're just going to layer up, give it some nice texture. You know, make it thicker, make it fit the wooded area, give it like a nice trunk base feel to it. And depending on how you want to do this, you're gonna have a sparse tree, which looks like you build the leaves out. If you want a thick tree, you're gonna build everything down, depending on what you want. I will make a sparse tree so that you can have leaves. So then, the way you should do it is don't overthink it. Leaves are pretty easy. You just build out, and you just randomly place it. You just right-click a bunch until you get like your desired like tree leaves. And if you don't like it, you can just take it, destroy it, and then do it again. So that's like the base. Now let's do it again. Let's start from up here now. Now as you go up, you will want to start like making it smaller and shorter leaves, so that it, like, you know, goes to the top of the tree. It gets shorter. But at the bottom, you can just lengthen it out, make it longer, and make it fit the tree more. Make it long to take up space, because this is like the bottom of it. This is like what you see when you're just walking around the forest. Make sure it goes down a bit, and then you can go up some more. So you're making that a lot shorter than those on the outside. Let's bring that down. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to come around the circle other side, and then we're going to just go around until we got the whole tree going. So, just so you know, making pine trees this way is so much easier and creative when you can fly, but in survival, it's doable. It's just very difficult because you gotta like move around and you gotta go under, and then you don't want to fall down. But as you go up, just make things a little bit shorter, and then finally, when you get to the top, that's where gets a little bit more complicated, but nothing that you guys can't do. You guys are awesome, and this is really easy for anyone to learn. So we're just going to make sure it's not just a blob of leaves, but we do want to make sure we don't just see like portions of like the tree just sticking out and whatnot. So when we get to the top, we can just start breaking it up. And you got a few more of those like baby outcrops of leaves, you know, coming out from the tree. They're nice and small. But over here, we're pretty good. So we can just start building up. This would be a tall area, and then we can just kind of break it up. You know, add gaps in the tree, add gaps, because that is very important. Because that allows your tree to have like texture and like its own like shape in the top. Texture in the top is what is very important. Now look here, the tree's done. But as you can see, there are a bit of like spaces open on the side, so we're just gonna go around wherever we think, oh, this might need some like leaves, and just touch it up, add some like leaves to make it seem more grow, make it seem more realistic instead of like all those gaps. You know, break it up here, a little bit there. Yeah, this is good. We might need to add a little bit on this side, because this, you see there's like nothing there. Just add something there, break that up there. Come down a little bit more, add some there. Add a little bit around, and then we're done. And then we can just go around. And the pine cones, only on top though, because you don't want to magical pine cone just on the side, right? No, not at all. And then we just go around, adding the pine cones. All the way up, around. Make sure you don't get it on just one side. You want to make sure you have pine cones everywhere, because that's how trees really are. You want to make your tree realistic. Then, tree done. Off the ground, this is not hard. You just go around, the base of it, making that area podzol. Some people might say podzol looks disgusting. The thing is, for a pine tree in a forest, like for spruce forests, it fits amazingly, because podzol is made to represent like the pine needles on the floor of in a forest. It's realistic. It's how it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's like a bunch of like leaf and foliage, and then you just put coarse dirt. Just put that everywhere. Just put it around everywhere. Spread it around, and then bam, custom pine tree. There you go. There you have it. That is your tree. It's pretty simple to make, and then you can do it too. First small one, come back later. Make sure, because we're always posting our new terraforming tutorials, so you want to become an epic master pro terraformer? Just come over here. Alright,